Hello 11th class, this is your first chapter of your second book, Statistics for Economics, and here we are dealing with the very first chapter, that is significance of statistics in economics, and we are understanding what is the meaning of the statistics in both the sense singular as well as plural. Now in this video we shall be discussing the stages of statistical study. That when in singular sense, as I told you, that it is a kind of methodology. We have certain techniques, certain methods. So studying the statistics in singular noun, we need to understand, we need to get the knowledge of various stages of statistical study. Now what are these stages? See, he has explained you very nicely. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means we have 5 stages. जब भी हमें डाटा कलेक्ट करने से लेके इंटरप्रिटेशन करनी है तो दैट स्टडी स्टैटिस्टिकल स्टडी हैज़ टू अंडरगो ऑल दीज 5 stages. Stage 1, if we talk about, that is the collection of data. That means for any study, first stage is that you need the data. You collect the data. There are different methods to collect the data even. Clear? Then is organization of data. Whatever data you have collected, you need to organize it. After organization, you need to present that. There are again different methods. You can present it in bar graph form, you can present it in tabular form, you can present it in pie chart form. Okay? So these all we'll study one by one. Then comes the 4th stage, that is analysis of data. That means you have collected the data, you have organized it systematically, then you have presented it in the short form, either in the tabular or in the graph, bar graph, histogram, etc., or in pie chart, etc. So after that you need to analyze. We can see the bars and we can compare, we can analyze. Suppose this is the growth rate of this particular year and this is the growth rate of this particular, ये bar graph है मान लो हमारा, तो we can compare it by just observing the bar. And we mention the percentage change and all that over there only. I'll teach you everything. So analysis of data is the 4th stage, and after when the study undergoes all these stages, now comes the stage when we need to interpret दैट डाटा. जो डाटा हमने कलेक्ट किया था उससे हमें क्या हमने कंक्लूड किया. व्हाट डू वी इंटरप्रेट, क्लियर. सो these are the 5 stages for any of the statistical study. We need to collect data, we need to organize data, we need to present data in a typical particular form, then we need to analyze it. Okay? And then comes the last stage, interpretation. After that, if we see the tools, statistical tools, this also he has explained you in a tabular way, and let us see here only. Stage 1, what was that? Collection of data. Just now you got the info. Stage 1 is collection of data. So here, what are the tools? Means how do we collect it? Tools means what are the methods? What are the techniques? So either we collect it by census method, or census technique, or sampling technique. Then for stage 2 we have these tools. Means you need to organize the data. So either you arrange it, either you show it in a tally bar. 10th में स्टैट्स के सम्स किए थे ना आपने, मीन मीडियन मोड, टेली बार I hope all of you know. ठीक है. Then stage 3, when we need to present the data, we either, as I told you, present it in a tabular form or in the form of graphs or diagrams, pie chart वगैरह जो आते हैं आपके. ठीक है. So these are the tools. If we talk about 4th stage, that means this is the analysis of data. To analyze, यहाँ पे आपका वो averages जब निकाली थी आपने, मीन मीडियन मोड किया था लास्ट ईयर, वी कोरिलेशन होता है, कोफिशिएंट फाइंड आउट करते हैं. सो दीज आर द वेरियस टेक्निक्स टू एनालाइज द डाटा. हाउ क्लोज इज द एवरेज, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस, मीन्स वी कंपेयर, we find the averages, we for the interpretation we need, this stage is very important. And this is your numerical part of practical part of thing. And last stage is, as you all know, interpretation of data. Now here you need to find out कि क्या कितना डिग्री रिलेशन था, एवरेज कैसे कोरिलेट करती थी, एंड अलग अलग डिफरेंट जो आपके इकोनॉमिक वेरिएबल्स हैं उनमें क्या रिलेशन था, हाउ दे वर डिफरेंट एंड ऑल दैट. दैट मीन्स नाउ यू हैव closed your study by interpreting the data which you collected in the first stage, and now it is the time to interpret that. So this is how your whole syllabus will go. This is how the statistical study goes. This is how you need to understand and solve and prepare the things in a systematic way. This is statistics. It has various stages, and in each stage it has various tools. Clear? So next, in the next video. Thank you.